Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English After Hours. I'm Steph. And I'm Tim. Hey, Steph, I noticed you were working on your laptop when I arrived today. Are you writing another article?
Yes. I'm actually working on a really interesting piece about remote work trends. It's fascinating how much the workplace has changed in recent years. Speaking of work, didn't you have parent teacher conferences this week?
I did. Thursday evening was exhausting. I met with about 20 different parents to discuss their children's progress. But it was also really rewarding to see how much my students have improved this semester.
That sounds intense but meaningful. It's funny. We both work in completely different environment. You're in a traditional school setting, and I work from my home office.
That's so true. And actually, that makes today's topic perfect for our viewers.
Absolutely. Today, we're talking about work and careers, something everyone can relate to, whether you're a student preparing for your first job or already working professionally.
Before we dive into workplace English, please remember to subscribe to English After Hours, hit that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up.
And remember, we upload new English lessons every single day. Make sure you don't miss tomorrow's episode.
Today, we're covering essential vocabulary for talking about jobs, workplace situations, and career goals.
This is incredibly practical because you'll use this vocabulary in job interviews, workplace conversations, networking events, and when describing your career to new friends.
Are you ready to learn professional English?
Let's get started.
Today, we're learning how to talk about work, careers, job responsibilities, and workplace culture. This connects perfectly with all our previous lessons about daily life.
That's right. We've talked about daily routines, and work is a huge part of most people's daily schedules. We've discussed homes, and many people now work from home, like me.
You'll use this vocabulary when networking, interviewing for jobs, describing your work to others, and discussing career goals with colleagues and friends.
We'll learn vocabulary for different types of jobs, workplace environments, professional skills, and career development.
Since Tim works in a traditional office environment at a school and I work remotely as a freelance writer, we can show you vocabulary for many different work situations.
Let's start by talking about our current jobs and career paths.
Steph, tell everyone about your work as a writer. How did you get started in this career?
Well, I've always loved writing since I was young. In college, I studied journalism and English literature. After graduation, I worked for a local newspaper for about 2 years as a junior reporter.
What made you decide to become a freelance writer?
I wanted more flexibility and creative control over my work. As a freelancer, I can choose my clients, set my own schedule, and work from anywhere, which is why I can work from my home office with my beautiful garden view.
What type of writing do you do now?
I specialize in lifestyle and health articles for magazines and websites. I also write blog posts for small businesses and occasionally do copywriting for marketing campaigns. It's varied and interesting work.
That sounds really diverse. What are the best and most challenging parts of your job?
The best part is definitely the flexibility and creativity. I love researching different topics and crafting engaging articles. The challenging part is that my income can be inconsistent, and I have to constantly find new clients and projects,
Do you work with a team or mostly independently?
mostly independently. But I do collaborate with editors, photographers, and marketing teams depending on the project. I communicate with clients via email, video calls, and sometimes in person meetings. What about you, Tim? Tell us about your teaching career.
I've been teaching for about 5 years now. I teach English as a second language to adult students at a language school in downtown Chicago.
What made you choose teaching as a career?
I've always enjoyed helping people learn and communicate better. During college, I tutored other students and realized I had a passion for education. Teaching ESL combines my love of languages with helping people achieve their goals. My typical workday starts at 8 a.m. I teach 4 classes per day. Each class has about 15 to 20 students from different countries and backgrounds. It's incredibly rewarding to see their English improve over time.
What skills do you think are most important for your job?
Patience is definitely number one. Also, communication skills, creativity and lesson planning. cultural sensitivity, and the ability to adapt quickly when students don't understand something. I also need good organizational skills for grading papers, tracking student progress, and preparing materials for different proficiency levels.
Do you work independently or as part of a team?
I work closely with other teachers in my department. We share teaching materials, discuss challenging students, and collaborate on curriculum development. I also work with administrators and student services staff. The school environment is quite social. I have colleagues to eat lunch with, attend meetings with, and learn from. It's very different from your independent work style.
Now let's learn essential vocabulary for different types of jobs and work environments.
Great idea. Let's start with common job titles. Professional jobs include teacher, doctor, lawyer, engineer, accountant, manager, consultant, designer.
Service industry jobs: waiter, chef, retail worker, customer service representative, security guard, janitor, receptionist.
Creative jobs: writer, artist, photographer, musician, actor, graphic designer, filmmaker, architect.
Technical jobs: programmer, software engineer, data analyst, web developer, technician, research scientist, IT specialist.
Now let's talk about work environments. You might work in an office, from home, in a factory, in a hospital, in a school, outdoors, or traveling frequently.
Stef. Employment types include full-time, part-time, freelance, contract work, internship, temporary, permanent, remote work.
Let's practice talking about jobs. Steph, ask me about my work experience.
Tim, can you tell me about your educational background and work experience?
Sure. I have a bachelor's degree in English literature and a teaching certificate in ESL education. Before my current job, I worked as a substitute teacher for 1 year to gain classroom experience.
What are your main responsibilities in your current position?
I'm responsible for planning and teaching ESL classes, creating lesson materials, grading assignments and tests, and tracking student progress. I also attend department meetings and parent conferences.
What skills have you developed in this role?
I've improved my public speaking, time management, and cross-cultural communication skills. I've also learned to use various educational technologies and assessment tools. What about you, Steph? Describe your professional background.
I have a degree in journalism, and I've been working as a freelance writer for 3 years. My main responsibilities include researching topics, writing articles, meeting deadlines, and maintaining client relationships.
What challenges do you face in your work?
The biggest challenges are managing multiple projects simultaneously, dealing with difficult clients, and handling the uncertainty of freelance income. But I've developed strong time management and negotiation skills.
Now let's learn vocabulary for workplace situations and professional communication.
Workplace interactions include meetings, presentations, team projects, deadlines, performance reviews, training sessions, networking events.
Professional communication. Email, phone calls, video conferences, reports, proposals, memos, formal letters.
Career development, promotion, raise, bonus, professional development, skill training, certification, career advancement.
Let's practice a workplace conversation. I'll be your supervisor and you're requesting time off. Good morning, Steph. I see you wanted to speak with me today.
Yes, thank you for making time. I'd like to request vacation days for next month. I'm planning to visit my family from March 15th to 22nd.
That's a week off. Let me check the project calendar. We have the Johnson client presentation on March 20th. Would you be able to complete your part before you leave?
Absolutely. I can finish all the research and draft the content by March 12th. I'll also brief Sarah so she can handle any last-minute changes while I'm away.
That sounds good. Please submit the formal request through HR and make sure to coordinate with Sarah about the transition of responsibilities.
Perfect. I'll take care of the paperwork today. Thank you for approving the time off.
You're welcome. Enjoy your family visit.
Great practice. Now let's learn about job interviews since that's something everyone experiences.
Interview vocabulary includes resume, cover letter, qualifications, experience, references, strengths, weaknesses, salary expectations.
Common interview questions. Tell me about yourself. Why do you want this job? What are your strengths? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you have any questions for us?
Professional qualities, reliable, punctual, team player, leadership skills, problem-solving abilities, attention to detail, flexible, motivated.
Let's practice a job interview. Tim, you be the interviewer and I'll be the candidate applying for a marketing position.
Good afternoon, Steph. Thank you for coming in today. Could you start by telling me a little about yourself?
Thank you for the opportunity. I'm a communications professional with 3 years of experience in content creation and digital marketing. I have a journalism background and specialize in creating engaging content for online audiences.
That's interesting. Why are you interested in this marketing position specifically?
I'm excited about this role because it combines my writing skills with strategic marketing. Your company's focus on sustainable products aligns with my personal values, and I'd love to help communicate your mission to a broader audience.
What would you consider your greatest strength?
I'd say my greatest strength is my ability to adapt my writing style to different audiences and platforms. Whether it's a technical blog post or a social media campaign, I can adjust my tone and approach to achieve the best results.
What about areas where you'd like to improve?
I'd like to develop stronger data analysis skills. While I'm good at creating content, I want to better understand metrics and analytics to measure campaign effectiveness and optimize strategies.
Do you have any questions about the position or our company?
Yes. Could you tell me more about the team I'd be working with and what a typical project timeline looks like?
Excellent questions. You'd work with a team of 5 marketers, and our projects typically run 6 to 8 weeks from concept to completion.
Perfect interview practice. Now let's talk about workplace culture and professional relationships.
Workplace culture includes company values, work-life balance, office atmosphere, dress code, company policies, team building, corporate social responsibility.
Professional relationships, colleagues, supervisor, subordinates, clients, vendors, business partners, mentors, networking contacts.
Workplace challenges might include difficult co-workers, heavy workload, tight deadlines, office politics, communication problems, work stress.
Let's practice describing workplace culture. Tim, how would you describe your school's work environment?
Our school has a very collaborative culture. Teachers support each other by sharing resources and ideas. The administration is approachable, and there's a strong focus on professional development and student success.
What about work-life balance?
It's generally good, though busy periods like parent conferences and exam weeks can be intense. The school respects that teachers need time to recharge, and we get reasonable vacation time. How would you describe your work environment as a freelancer?
As a freelancer, I create my own work culture. I prioritize work-life balance and set boundaries with clients about response times and availability. The challenge is staying motivated and organized without external structure. I've built a network of other freelancers for support and collaboration, which helps combat the isolation that can come with working independently.
Now let's discuss career goals and professional development.
Career planning vocabulary, career goals, professional objectives, skill development, advancement opportunities, industry trends, continuing education.
You might want to get promoted, change careers, start your own business, develop new skills, earn more money, achieve better work-life balance, make a bigger impact.
Let's practice discussing career goals. Tim, where do you see your career heading?
In the next few years, I'd like to develop expertise in educational technology and maybe take on some administrative responsibilities. Long term, I'm considering pursuing a master's degree in educational leadership.
That sounds like a great plan. What steps are you taking to achieve these goals?
I'm attending workshops on digital teaching tools, volunteering for committee work at school, and researching graduate programs. I'm also building relationships with administrators to learn about leadership opportunities. What about your career goals, Steph?
I'd love to expand my client base and eventually specialize in health and wellness writing. I'm also interested in publishing a book someday, maybe a collection of lifestyle essays.
How are you working toward those objectives?
I'm taking online courses in health writing, building my portfolio in that niche, and networking with editors in the wellness industry. For the book idea, I'm starting to compile my best essays and researching publishers. Let's review everything we learned today. We covered job descriptions, workplace environments, professional skills, interview techniques, and career planning.
We learned essential vocabulary for talking about work responsibilities, professional relationships, workplace culture, and career development.
Remember, professional English is crucial for career success. You'll use this vocabulary in interviews, networking events, workplace conversations, and when discussing your career goals.
This vocabulary connects with our previous lessons too. Your daily routine includes work, you might work from home like Steph, and professional success can affect your shopping budget and health.
Practice tip. This week, try describing your work or studies in English. Practice explaining your responsibilities, skills, and goals to improve your professional communication.
Another great idea. Look at job postings online in English and practice understanding the requirements and responsibilities. It's excellent vocabulary practice.
You can also practice networking phrases like introducing yourself professionally and asking about others' careers.
Before we finish today, we have your homework assignment.
Tell us about your work or career goals in the comments. Use the vocabulary we learned today.
For example, you could write, I work as a software engineer at a tech company. My goal is to become a team leader and develop my management skills.
Or, I'm a university student studying business. After graduation, I want to work in international marketing and eventually start my own company.
Challenge it. This week, try having a conversation about work with someone in English. Ask about their job, responsibilities, and career goals.
Tomorrow, we'll learn about transportation and travel. Essential vocabulary for getting around, planning trips, and traveling to new places.
Thank you so much for learning with us today. Please subscribe to English After Hours, like this video, and share it with your friends who are learning English.
Remember, we upload new lessons every day, so make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss tomorrow's episode.
Keep practicing, keep growing professionally, and we'll see you tomorrow for another essential English lesson.
Goodbye from English After Hours.
Bye, everyone.